Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're listening to Pet Shop Boys, The Way It Used to Be, off their album Yes. And there are many songs with this title from different artists, but we're going to be checking out this one today. Looking forward to it. I've been enjoying the songs I've heard so far of Pet Shop Boys. And this was a Patreon request by Ashley. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Let's have a listen. Oh, oh yeah.
I'm here, you're there. Come closer. Tonight I'm lonely.
Mm.
Come here with me. I want it the way it used to be. What is left of love? Tell me who would even care? So much time has passed. I still meet you anywhere. Water under bridge. Evening after day. What is left of love? Here that didn't drift away. I can remember days of sun. We knew our lives had just begun. We could do anything, we're fearless when we're young. Under the moon, a dress unknown. I can remember nights in Rome. I thought that love would last, a promise set in stone.
Oh.
I'd survive with only memories. If I could change the way I feel, but I want more than only memories. A human touch to make them real.
Hey.
Another day, another dream. Over the bridge, an empty scene. We'd spend the weekend lost in bed and float upstream. I don't know why we moved away. Lost in the here and now we stray into a New York zone. Our promise was betrayed. Was there, caught on 10th Avenue, you elsewhere with compensated blues. Then and there, I knew that I'd lost you. What is left of love? Tell me who would even care? So much time has passed. I still meet you anywhere. Water under bridge. Evening after day. What is left of love? Here that didn't drift away. Don't give me all your love and pain. Don't sell me New York in the rain.
Ugh.
Let's leave our promises behind. Rewind and try again. What remains in time that didn't fade away? Sometimes sometimes I need to see the way it used to be.
Hmm. Wow. I like that. This takes me back to my party days. This beat wants me to party. The lyrics want me to cry. What's going on here? This is messing with my head. I was like, yeah, this is fun. And then I listened to the words. No, it's not. why? Why are you messing with my head, Pet Shop Boys? Yeah, it's good. I like that beat. It really took me back to that youthful idealism almost, right? When you can do anything, you're gonna live forever. Oh boy, that's kind of what he's also referring to in terms of relationship. This youthful idealism that you have in the beginning of a relationship, and then it kind of fades perhaps into adult complexities. Ugh. Yeah, it can be hard, especially when he's talking about New York and moving, and perhaps this urban environment wasn't conducive to their relationship. Perhaps it could be a metaphor, perhaps it could be the actual the city environment. Doesn't matter which city it is, and kind of the hustle and bustle and the pressure and the rat race, and you forget about nurturing your relationship, and then suddenly you drifted apart. It's like, the city killed us, basically. Maybe we should have stayed in our little town, and that could perhaps be the metaphor for, oh, the complexity of a city. It kind of not really the city, but a relationship became complex. And at first it was simple, it was love, and it was just we overcomplicated it over time, and using the image of perhaps a small town. It's like, oh, this simple life, how can we get back to that? But then it becomes nostalgia instead of love. Is it really love, or is just the nostalgia for that era that I'm having here? And by the end, he kind of goes to from I want it the way it used to be, because you can't, right? It's impossible. But sometimes I need to see the way it used to be, and then we can kind of bring this feeling back into the contemporary. And we don't have to recreate those settings. We just remind ourselves where we came from, type of thing. It's beautiful. Neil's vocals are almost ghostly on this. It's a lot of air. There's, maybe, I don't know if there's an effect or it's because of the contrast with the electronic music. It's ghostly, it's airy, it's whispery at times. It's really nice. And perhaps backing vocals or a second vocal track at here somewhere.
Water under bridge,
Yeah.
evening of today. What
Hey.
is left of love?
This beat though. Here there was a part that I kind of was perking up, and it reminded me of the melody. Does anybody know the X-Men theme song? The do-do-do-do-do-do. I was almost I was sitting Saturday morning cartoons all of a sudden. It's not the same, but for some reason it reminded me of that. Yeah, I'm looking at the lyrics here. That's a lot of it. Whoa. Yeah, he's already with the first line, I'm here, you're there. It's already implying distance physically or emotionally. And yeah, wanting it to be the way it used to be, and there's so many examples of that, not only in relationships, but in life. You're just like, I wish we could go back to that moment, or, yeah, one summer, one evening, whatever, just he's using the passage of time, the water under the bridge thing, evening after the day. What's left of love that hasn't drifted away or perhaps dissolved into water, right? It's yeah, he's remembering things, he's reflecting the days in the sun, our lives have just begun. And now you're mixing up your relationship and love with other things from that time as well. So now it's hard to kind of pull them apart. What am I objectively thinking of here? Because romanticizing the past. And this is a great analogy. Don't sell me New York in the rain, is what he said, which is that romanticized version of New York, which I had in my mind too, to be honest. And perhaps I've talked about this before. I'm not from the US, so you have this already fictionalized version of New York when you watch films and stuff. It's not the real thing. but in your mind, the raining New York, the newspaper, or perhaps the lid of a trash can was an Al Pacino and Carlito's Way, that frame. But there's so many examples of New York in the rain with the newspapers running, the long trench coats. That's the version. Don't sell me that, he said. That's not the real thing, right? Nice. Rewind and try again, he said. Hey, this is a great song. Thank you for introducing me to it. If you have any other recommendations, let me know. And I hope to see you there. Goodbye.